Hi guys and good afternoon, creeps. Hi guys and creeps. I guess I better say good evening, creeps. Okay, the title of the video, let's just jump right into it. I'm a little bit tired, but I was taking a nap. I woke up, decided I wanted to see what the trolls are up to. If you guys get the instant replay, you'll see that Anderson was trolling real name and identity yesterday in last night's live chat. I keep checking back, and the live chat replay is not up yet from yesterday's live chat. But it was a very fun live chat if you guys want to check out the live chat from yesterday. Okay, so the title of this video is I want to be a skinny girl one day. Just weighed myself a couple of days ago. It says that I was weighing 183 pounds. Now, here's the deal. Okay, I'm 5'4", so I'm listed as petite. I'm actually short, but you know, sometimes I stand up on the height thing. It says that I'm 5'9", but sometimes I just be wearing shoes. So no, without shoes, my actual weight is 5'4". According to the medical charts, I'm supposed to be between 120 to 140 pounds. So that means I got about hold on, let me get the calculator out. I'm tired, guys, sorry. So 183, I want to get down to my ideal lowest weight. I got 63 pounds to lose. 63. Now if I just got down to my from 183 and I just got down to 139, that would be 44 pounds. Well, as long as I get down to my ideal weight of 139, that's actually pretty good. That'll be 44 pounds. I could lose that in a month. So what I decided to do, not June, July, I'm going to just go on a greenery, and greenery meaning cow greens, mustard greens, lettuce, string beans, that type of thing. Just a greenery diet and water. And I learned about this. Usually when I go on greenery diets, I do lose a lot of weight. Greenery diets cause me to lose a ton of weight. Well, I don't have the mindset, because I love juice and fruits. But juice and fruits, believe it or not, that'll keep you fat because of all the sugar that's in the juice and fruit. So if you're gaining weight or water weight because of sugar, then you have to stop eating sugar. I love sugar. I love sugar. So I'm always drinking juice and eating fruits all the time. So what that's going to do is just keep sugar on me, and sugar is hard to, you don't burn sugar, it turns into fat. So if you have too much sugar in your diet, it does turn into fat over time, because you have to burn that sugar. And if you're not burning the sugar, it's going to turn into a carb, and then it turns into fat. So I do have a lot of excess water on me. See the swollen cheeks and stuff, and I want to look good. I love beauty, and I want to look my best. I don't want to look swollen and bloated. I want to look my best. I mean, we should all strive to look our best, to be the best version of ourselves. And you know, beauty is pain. Hey, Michael Stevens. Hey, how you doing, baby? Where's Megs? Tell Megs mommy said hi. I saw the little shoes that I want to buy her. I'm about to go buy the shoes and send the package next week. It'll be in the mail. Tell Meg she got a gift package coming next week. Her and Ash gonna have the same clothes and shoes. Hey, Kofifi. Hey, what's up? Once Megs get the little package, I saw the little shoes. There's some Beanie Baby shoes. They got Beanie Babies on the top of them, like Beanie Babies. You know, ask Megs, does she know Beanie Babies? Little Beanie Baby sandals. Her and Ash gonna be wearing Beanie Baby shoes. And if y'all gonna try to clown me talking about those are not Nikes, those are not Jordans, those not Fila's, I don't give a fuck. I don't spend my money like that. I buy whatever I think is cute. It don't. They made by Beanie Babies. Ty. Oh, she knows. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure she knows. I just saw them in the store. I didn't have my card on me, so I couldn't get the shoes yesterday. I saw the shoes yesterday. Was gonna put them in my cart, but I was walking honestly, and I had too much stuff in my cart, and I didn't want to put the shoes in there. So I'm gonna get the shoes and the clothes next week and send them USPS with a tracking number, but I'm not gonna have them signature confirmation. Hopefully they just leave the package on the doorstep, Mr. Stevens. Okay, so just wanted to make sure she knows. I didn't. I know I told her already, but I just wanted to mention it again, just so she's aware. How y'all doing over there? How y'all doing, Mr. Stevens? Okay, so what I wanted to say, guys, is that you got to strive to be the best version of yourself. And if it's painful, because dieting is not easy for nobody. Anybody that's ever been on a restrictive diet and they're restricted from having the things that they enjoy. Okay, good. Okay, good, Mr. Stevens. Okay, that's good. I'm happy you guys are doing well. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, what I want to say, guys, is that when you start getting restricted and you can't eat the things that you want to eat, or you can't drink the things that you want to drink, it's kind of miserable. And right now I need to the reason why I'm not going on a diet in June is because I need to feel good. Psychologically and emotionally, I love fruits. I love fruits more than vegetables. Now, my daughter Ash, she loves vegetables more than fruits. She's a vegan just by choice. She was born a vegan. I didn't tell her to be vegan. She's never been really a meat eater since she's been born. Even when we would try to get her to eat beef, baby food, she wouldn't want to eat it. It was hard to get her to eat meat. She was always into fruits and veggies. She's like, her favorite vegetables are tomatoes and corn and lettuce. She loves vegetables. Tomatoes, number one. She could eat tomatoes all day. I'm a fruit girl. I love citrus fruits. I like lemons, and lemons number one. Grapefruits. Then I like lemons, grapefruits, and then what's the third one? Oranges. Okay. I bought some tangerines today. Some nectarines too. Got some lime juice. You saw me in the store, but the video quality was all messed up, so you guys didn't really see me that good in the store. I bought a bunch of olives and fruit and salmon, broccoli. I bought a lot of really yummy, nutritious things. But what I wanted to say, yeah, guys, it's not easy. It's really not easy to try to lose weight. Sure. Yeah, Kofifi, I'm juicing all the time. Kofifi is asking me if I'm still juicing, and she told me a few things about herself. I'm still juicing. I didn't have the ability because I had to make a few runs. I had to go to the post office today. I went also to Breezy. I didn't go to the box where you sent the packages. I'm going there on Thursday. But had to go to the library today. I don't have a printer, so I had to use the library printing machines. I certainly hope libraries never go out of style and not a business, because when I be needing prints, I always hit the library up. I've had such bad experiences with home printing machines. Every time I get one, they break. They only last me for about, as soon as the ink goes on the thing breaks. I'm about to get me inkjet. If you guys want to donate to the inkjet machine, after the house gets inkjet machines are about $300-$400. I'm going to be writing a lot of letters. I'm going to be doing a letter writing campaign. I'm going to be trying to legalize marijuana for recreational use. I used to work for a political company, and I know to get initiatives on the ballot, you do have to start a letter writing campaign. I want to make marijuana in the state of Florida recreational and get off this medical shit. It takes an initiative to get placed on the ballot, but I know how to get initiative started. So I need a printer because it's I do need to get the ball rolling to get the initiative on the ballot. Once we get it on the ballot, then we vote for it, and then it goes in front of the public, and then once it gets voted on, then it goes into effect. It's easy to get shit on the ballot. I used to do that all the time. A lot of people don't know. I had worked, me and my brother had worked for a political company in Washington, D.C. We were actually right by the White House. I was actually not living in Baltimore. I was only there for 6 weeks. But I was there to get some initiatives on the ballot for the Washington, D.C. And it was to legalize gambling in Washington, D.C. I don't know what happened because after the project was over, we left. D.C. is one raggedy motherfucking city. People when you see it all over the world, it'd be looking so beautiful at the White House. Area of the near the White House, raggedy than a motherfucker, broke down than a motherfucker, raggedy on top of raggedy than a motherfucker. Projects everywhere. It was awful. Hardly any restaurants. Ain't shit in D.C. but the White House and some government buildings. Don't even waste your time going there. If you get lost, you might get robbed. Ain't even worth it. All those niggas living around the White House, that's pathetic. Living in project buildings in the midst of the White House, believe it or not. If you're from Canada or Mexico or Europe and you ain't never been to Washington, D.C., if you want to, I went to Abraham Lincoln's house where he got gunned down in his bedroom where he died. I walked up in his house. That was the most enjoyable experience. Abraham Lincoln was always one of my favorite presidents. So I got to see where he had died. And if you want to go and look at his house and go inside his house, they let you go see his deathbed. It's quite interesting. That was the highlight of my trip, going to the Abraham Lincoln death house, where he got shot up and killed. So, what I wanted to say, guys, is about the, what I wanted to say is that I wanted you guys to know, when you go on a diet, and I'll document my diet journey, and I'll be showing you, the Florida Supreme Court last month voted against an initiative. Really? Kofifi, where are you in Florida? Where are you at, Kofifi? Kofifi, you said that they already voted on the initiative for recreational marijuana use. I'm interested in marijuana. I want to grow my own kush, but I want them to make it recreational. I don't want to be no medical motherfucker because I don't like the medical system. I called to get me a medical marijuana card. I don't know if I want to go through the process of getting the card. Gainesville, okay. To legalize marijuana because Kofifi, if you're in Gainesville, let me tell you something, Kofifi. Kofifi, the medical marijuana is legal in Florida. What are you talking about? The initiative for recreational or medical? Because I actually worked on let me tell you something. I'm the one that helped to put that on the ballot. I'm the one that helped to get the medical marijuana on the ballot. I worked on that initiative part-time. I was working for the political company. Oh, okay, the initiative. Let me tell you something. I had worked for Jeb Bush. I worked on his project, repeal the bullet train. I was working for Jeb Bush when he was the governor of Florida. I had also did the initiative to legalize, to get the free pre-K for the children 4 years old, the VPK program. I worked on that initiative. I got that passed. I also passed that initiative for the marijuana. I'm responsible. I was out there on the ground and the ground level, getting that initiative approved for Florida. I worked on that. I also worked on I can't remember all the initiatives, but I know it was the initiatives were they paid me good money. The initiatives were just a temporary job. The initiative jobs only go on for like 3 months at a time. That's it. It's not like a stable employment. But I was paid to go all over the country. I was that good at it. I went to DC. I worked on initiatives there. I also worked with George Bush for the marriage initiative in Ohio. I went to Toledo, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Me and my friend Mary Beth. People used to think we were cousins. She's from where is she from? Czechoslovakia, I think. No, she's from Poland. She was actually related to Lee Iacocca through marriage. Okay. Well, we were working with George Bush this time. We were working with George Bush for the marriage initiative. I got some funny George Bush stories. We were up there with George Bush during this time. So I worked with Jeb Bush. I worked for George Bush. I was working for the White House for, I did a lot of stuff political wise. I have a very vast experience with politics. Would I ever do it again? Probably not. I don't have, but I am going to be doing secretly, to try to get the ball rolling for the initiative for the recreational marijuana petitions, so that they could get the ball rolling for recreational. It does take people to do this. You got to do it. If you don't do nothing, nothing changes. You got to know how to do the initiatives. I don't know who's working on the initiatives. Maybe somebody already working on the initiatives. But I'm about to start contacting the Governor DeSantis, and calling the governor of Florida, and trying to talk to his secretary and seeing what's going on in Tallahassee. Not that difficult, y'all. It's not that difficult. I also need to work on fixing the medical abuse for the medical systems. I love Governor DeSantis. He got a smug mug. Governor DeSantis, he's an attractive man. He got a beautiful wife. I think Governor DeSantis is a fine governor of Florida. I'm proud of Governor DeSantis. I hope he does at one day run for president. I will vote for Governor DeSantis. I think Governor DeSantis is of Italian descent. He's a very attractive man. He got a very beautiful wife and family. He's a great governor of Florida. But nobody was better than that goddamn Jeb Bush when he was the president. I felt so fortunate to be a citizen of the United States. When Jeb Bush was the governor of Florida, his brother was George Bush, and he was the president. And I used to get these little Christmas cards from Jeb Bush for working on his bullet train initiative. It would be from the governor's office of Tallahassee, Florida, Jeb Bush. Come right to my house, a little Christmas card that says, "Happy Holidays from the Bush family." Be a little postcard from Texas with George Bush Sr. Those Bush years were some fun years for me. I had so much fun with George Bush up there, and I never got to talk to him because I was always held. He always had Secret Service surrounding him. He always had military and Secret Service, but I had a very fun time with that George Bush up there in Ohio. One day I'll tell you all the funny stories about that goddamn George Bush. George Bush is hilarious. He is hilarious. He is so funny to me. Sit there laughing all day. That George Bush antics, his little cracking jokes at his little rallies. He always be cracking jokes at his rallies, okay? Because that's where we were at. We were at his rallies, his political rallies all over Ohio. I'm so glad to get the fuck out of Ohio. That is one ugly ass state. Cincinnati is pretty, but all the rest of it is ugly than a motherfucker. Yeah, that's too much. Ugly than a motherfucker. That state of Ohio, Indiana, ugly than a motherfucker. Kentucky, beautiful, but Ohio, you can keep that ugly ass place. I would never want to live in Ohio. No, thank you on that ugly ass motherfucking state. God damn, that's an ugly state. Ain't nothing hardly pretty. Youngstown all beat up and abandoned. Went to Youngstown. I said, what the fuck is here? No one. It was damn near 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The motherfucking downtown wasn't nobody in sight. I got in my car. Your white husband just said I look like a white girl. A vegan TV, I get mistaken for white girl all the time. I'm not surprised. I got some funny stories on some mistakes on that shit in real life, bitch. It was outside. It is ugly. He lives in the woods. Ryan, your dad lives outside of Youngstown. What does he do for a living? Was he one? Because I saw in Youngstown. Yeah, that's her Britney Spears whoop. This is the Britney Spears wig. That's right, Kafifi. That's right, Kafifi. Kafifi will tell you. Thank you, Tracy and Kafifi. Okay, I want to talk to Ryan. What in the fuck happened to Youngstown? Why does your dad live in that ugly ass town? Why? Oh, he's retired now and plays the stock market. Oh. Well, Youngstown, don't ever visit Youngstown. They got a college there. Thank you, Fair the Fish. You got cheap land in the woods. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ryan said that his dad lives near Youngstown. You got cheap land in the woods. Okay, now if you get to Youngstown, there is a beautiful university there. Ain't shit else really. All abandoned factories. It looked like it used to be a very progressive city. It looked like it used to have like a lot of factories and stuff. And it looked like it used to be like a mining town or manufacturing town or something. It looked like it had a lot of industrial factories at one time. It looks like once all the factories closed, the people just left the city and left it abandoned. Hardly anybody was there. No stores, nothing. Okay, okay, yeah. That's why the land is so cheap, Ryan. Ryan said the land is very cheap there because everything is broken down and empty. Ryan, what happened in Youngstown? Why did all the people leave? Because don't nobody want to live in Youngstown. It's empty. Do you know the history of Youngstown? Why does it look like that? Youngstown looked fucked up to me. It looks terrible. Cincinnati is beautiful, though. Cincinnati is a beautiful city. I don't know. He moved there maybe 5 years ago from Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. So he's not originally from Youngstown. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Cleveland broke down ugly. Toledo broke down ugly. Youngstown, just forget about it. I was at the state fair near Muncie, Indiana. Muncie, Indiana ain't nothing but cornfields. I'm a Florida girl. I'm used to having shit to do, things to see, beautiful stuff. I'm used to seeing beautiful things. Even that raggedy broke down Detroit that I used to live in, at least they got Canada. At least you can look across the bridge and see a beautiful city of Canada. What's up, Jade? Why did you just come in here and say hi, wig? Jade, I filmed a video for you with my wig off. Why did you come in here and just try to say hi, wig? What is that? You're so immature, Jade. Why don't you grow up? What did you catch the video that I filmed for you, Jade? It was a video with my wig off and I had the anime eyes on. I filmed it for you, Jade. If you haven't seen it, go look at it. Wig is my nickname for you. Wow. Why? I got plenty of hair up under the wig. So many dead manufacturing towns across the country. Kofifi, there's so many dead manufacturing towns. Yeah, those manufacturing towns, that's a shame. America used to be a thriving manufacturing town, but I'll tell you, when I lived in Mexico, that's where the jobs went. There's so many factories all over Mexico making shirts, making shoes, making what else they make? They make Nikes, they make cars, they make Jeep, they make Ford. Jay, you could call me by my proper screen name, Florida Pie Away. How about that, bitch? You don't need to call me Wig. You could call me Florida Pie Away. Why don't you address me by my proper name? Why don't you address me? Jay got too much time on her hands, says Kofifi. I agree with you, babe. Jay just got way too much time on her goddamn hands. She got way too much time. I give all my friends nicknames, but Jade, I told you we're not friends. People use that term friend loosely. You ain't my friend, Jade. I don't even, you don't even have your real face or videos or real name. So obviously we're not friends, Jade. You can't refer to me as a friend because I don't know your ass. Think you might know Anderson, but you damn sure don't know me. Seems like you rocking with Anderson because you don't know me, Jade, because we're not friends. Jade Cooper. Okay, well, I doubt it. It'll never happen for you, Jade. Keep dreaming. So listen, guys, I'm about to drink. I just wanted to say, live your best life. That's somebody else's term. Live your best life. Where the fuck? I was watching Brad Mondo. I think he says live your extra life. That's not my slogan. It was just, I'm just thinking, it just something popped in my head. I didn't mean to use somebody else's little slogan. What I wanted to say is, always work on yourself. And Ryan, you're so thin, you would never have a weight problem. Ryan, you are so incredibly thin, you would never have no weight problem. If you don't know, I actually met Ryan in Guadalajara, and I have seen him. He's tall and thin. He would never have a weight problem. So obviously, Ryan, this message is not for you. It's for people dealing with weight issues, not you, Ryan. And I can't gain weight to save my... Ryan said he can't gain weight to save you. You got a nice how do you say it for men? Physique. You got a nice physique, Ryan. You don't need to gain no weight. I eat cake all day. I wish I could eat. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ryan. I wish I could eat cake all day. But I'm more of a bread type of girl. Bread and butter. Bread, butter, and cheese type of girl. Like I said, guys, Ryan is a skinny legend. Jay, do you even know Ryan? Ryan, did you see that? Kafifi, go in on Jade. Go in on Jade. Kafifi is blasting Jade. Yeah, she blasting her out. She blasting her out. Wait for the comment replay. Flashed on the screen so fast I couldn't catch it. This is making my head feel faint, guys. I'm too tired to continue. I was taking a little nap, and when I got up, I said, let me just say hi to the guys. I was missing you guys, and I was hoping that I would see somebody that I knew. I got to see Mr. Stevens, and my daughter Megs is on here. Got to see them, so that's good. I mean, I don't see them, but I know they're in the chat. Yeah, Ryan is vegan. How did you know that about... I know Ryan does not know you, Jade. I'm pretty sure if I don't know you and you ain't got no face, I don't know why you acting like you know Ryan. Everybody look at Jade. She's in here actually trying to act like she knows Ryan. Everybody that I know, she tries to act like she knows them. She ain't never met Ryan in her life, and she actually in the chat. Jade is Jade is in the chat acting like she knows Ryan. Exactly. Ryan, please tell her again. Yeah, actually, it just flashed again for me. Jade, let's see your real face, please. You guys look right. How long you've been on your vegan journey? Look at my arms, guys. If you guys want to update on my skin bleaching, this is my skin. Remember when I had got real dark, guys? Look at my skin now. Look at my skin. Look at my skin, guys. This is my skin. It's getting back light. My skin is getting back light, guys. Look at my arms. See my arms, guys. I want to do some LionPuss SkinCare videos for you guys. I want to show you how my full technique. Somebody told me that if you get naked, that as long as for educational purposes, they can't. Actually, the way my method of bleaching works for everyone, Kofifi. I could show you, but I need to be able to do lives. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I got a technique that I do. And I want to show you my technique. But look, this is how my skin is looking. That's my skin tone. I don't got no, I need a boob lift. I wanted to say, I don't know if YouTube allows nudity. Somebody told me years ago that YouTube allows nudity if it's for educational purposes. So what I want to do is I want to go completely nude, and I want to show you from top to bottom. I want to show you guys from top to bottom how I bleach my skin. It ain't for no perverts, but if you want to jerk off, if your goal is to jerk off to my nudity videos, you can do that, but I really don't give a fuck. Hey Vixa. I'm not gonna get onto the live just to be. I don't need money from the live. Medical stuff. You may, yeah, okay. I don't, Ryan. I don't know. Jay wants to get you banned. Okay. Okay. You know what I can wear, Ryan? I could wear some little pasties. I don't know if I'm too saggy to wear pasties, because usually pasties are for people that's really firm. But what I could do is I could wear some little pasties on the nipples. I think as long, I have to check with YouTube to see what I could wear. Because I can't wear a full swimsuit if I want to show you how to do everything. So I think I will have to wear some pasties to cover the nipple parts. And then I might have to wear like maybe a G-string or something to cover the pubic area. Ryan is a hater. Ryan is not a hater. Believe me, he's a really nice guy. Jade, that's you. You're the hater, Jade. It's obvious who the hater is. I wonder how come Jade don't seem to have a job. Seems like whenever I'm posting stuff, Jade is always here. It don't Ryan said Jade is so funny to me. Oh no, Ryan is not even in Guadalajara. You don't even know where he's at, girl. Girl, he lives. Exactly. Well, we were on vacation in Guadalajara. Exactly. Me and Ryan were on vacation in Guadalajara. See, Jade, let me be clear to you, Jade. It's obvious that Jade always she wants everybody in the chat to think that she knows me, Ryan, and Anderson. She wants everybody, but when she does is she types whatever she thinks. She talking about Guadalajara, girl. That is Jay could exactly, Ryan. Jay cannot afford a trip to Mexico. Me and Ryan left Mexico for years. We left Mexico years ago. Okay. Ryan is in Utah from the last I understood. That's why we know that Ryan and Jade don't know each other, because Jade thinks she knows Ryan, but she doesn't. You just told on yourself, Jade. You don't know Ryan. You don't even know Anderson. He just paying you to troll, I think. I think he just giving you some money on your Cash App card or your PayPal account just to troll. So, you don't know everything, Jade. So why don't you stop acting like you know everything? It's obvious you don't, girl. It's obvious you don't. Ryan said that Jade is funny to him. And Jade is funny to me sometimes, too. She is a funny clown-ass bitch. She just is a funny-ass clown. That's what clowns do. They make people laugh. She's just nothing but a clown. She's a troll that's into clownery all the time. And what do we do with clowns? We point at them and we look at them and laugh. That's Jade. Jade ain't nothing but a clown-ass fool and a dumb-ass bitch, and that's all we know her as. Ryan just threw a clown face on here. Any bitch that says she was born in the Baker Act facilities in Florida, you know that Jade is nothing but a clown. So let's go ahead and drink, guys. My bed I'm starting to think about my bed. I'm wash my face real good. Take a nice cool bath. Nice cool bath is too damn hot. Take a hot bath. Take a nice cool bath. Lay down. I'm not even watching no drag shows tonight. Ryan, do you have a favorite drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race? Do you watch drag shows? I don't. I love RuPaul's Drag Race, and I love the Brazilian drag shows too. They be in English. I can't speak Portuguese. Obrigada. I love Utica last season. I didn't get to see Utica. I didn't know her. I was watching Drag Race UK, Drag Race Canada. It's stuff in it. We love sweet pot no matter what you say. I was born in Miss Boris. Hello, Derek. Oh, Asia O'Hara, Yevie Eiley. Oh my God. Oh, I love Bimini Bumbalash. Bimini Bumbulash. That's my favorite girl, Bimini. I love Bimini Bumbulash. I love Raja. I love Raven. I love Manila Luzon. I love Evie Ivy. I never was really into Evie Ivy, but I love RuPaul, of course. She's one of my favorite queens from the 90s. And I love all of them. I love Vinegar Strokes from UK Drag Race. Vinegar Strokes. I love who else is my favorites? Uh, let's see. Oh, and I love Derek. Derek. How could I forget Derek? Derek. Oh, my favorite. Derek is one of my favorite queens. Derek is the Britney Spears. That's the Britney Spears. He looks 100%. He looked more Britney Spears than the actual Britney Spears. Put it like that. That's how much Derek looked like the Britney Spears. So I love Derek. I used to just sit up and watch Derek over the real Britney Spears. Your favorite peasant is Jade, Kofifi? Jade, if Jade went on as a drag queen, which we know Jade is a biological woman, but she would lose. She would be eliminated worse than Vanjie. Vanjie, I love Vanjie. That's my girl, Vanjie. Miss Vanjie, bitch. I love Vanjie. How could I forget about Vanjie? Vanjie. I love that song, Vanjie. What's your name, bitch? Vanjie. Okay. What's your name, Vanjie? Vanjie. I love that bitch. That bitch is from Puerto Rico. Puerto Ricans be getting on my nerves, but I love Vanjie. I don't know how she got eliminated first, but she that little verse in her song when she goes, "Who is Candy? Oh, Candy Moose is your fave." Candy Moose. Okay, and who is that? Delta Work. I like Delta. Delta Work. She always make me think of Delta Airlines. Delta Work. Who else do I love? Oh, how could I forget? What's the one that be doing the Cher impersonations? I think one season 4. Which one? Roxy Reynolds. I don't remember Roxy Reynolds. What season is Roxy from? Oh, Chad Michaels. I love Chad Michaels. Chad Michaels. I basically love all of them. There's not a girl on RuPaul's Drag Race that I don't like. I love every single queen there is. Some of them are more memorable than others. We must admit that. Oh, how in the fuck could I forget about Sharon Needles? I love that spooky ass 666 Sharon Needles bitch from Pennsylvania. Ryan, Sharon Needles is from your neck of the woods, Pennsylvania. How could I forget that spooky bitch, Sharon Needles, and the Alaska Thunderfuck? I love Alaska, Nebraska. But yes, she's a Pittsburgh queen. Yes, Sharon Needles is a Pittsburgh queen, bitch. And I don't say bitch disrespectfully. Everybody knows when I say bitch, it just flows out my mouth as a term of endearment. I was watching some Sharon Needles lives. She be on Instagram doing lives. I've been watching some of her old lives from that somebody uploaded to YouTube. That bitch is so funny to me, that Sharon Needles. She's so satanic. I don't know if she is a atheist, Satanist, or Luciferian. I'm getting satanic vibes from Sharon Needles. I never see her rocking the pentagram. I do see that she be repping on 666 a lot. I'm not getting Luciferian vibes from that bitch queen, but I am getting very strong satanic vibes from the Sharon Needles bitch. The Sharon Needles bitch seems like a witch of high level of fuckery. And I be loving, but I need to see more pentagram action from the Sharon Needles bitch. Now, I know that she is biologically a man. Usually males like to wear the pentagram as Baphomet. They wear it inverted. So I don't know if she gonna rock it like the female version of the pentagram, the sign of Satan, star of Satan, or if she's going to rock out on on this on Baphomet. But I never see her rocking it. I I'm an atheist, but I rock on Satanism on extreme circumstances of fuckery. When I need to fuck a bitch up, I have to rock on Satan. Not a Luciferian. Anderson he calls himself a fierce Luciferian. Anderson is a Luciferian. He believes in worshiping Lucifer. I don't worship no motherfucking body. I'm a goddess, my goddamn self. That makes you satanic. When you declare yourself as a goddess, that means you want motherfuckers to worship you. You ain't gonna bow down to no motherfucker. I'm not bowing down to no one. Not Satan, not Lucifer, no one, period. Not even to LionPuss. LionPuss is just my protector cat. I use the elements of the earth. Anderson is a Luciferian, trust me, he is. Anderson calls himself a Luciferian. He likes to call himself a fierce Luciferian. I am an atheist. He's a Luciferian. He's a warlock. I'm a witch. Ash is a witch and a Satanist and an atheist. Ashlyn Katie Ray declared that she was a witch. She said that she was a witch at the age of 3. She said she wanted to grow up like mom. I said, well, you know mom is a witch. She said, well, I'm a witch like mom. Okay, mom knows what's best. Ash is a witch. She's already doing witchcraft rituals. I taught her how to do some little witchcraft rituals. What do you mean? What do you mean that I made her say that? What do you mean that I made Ash say what, Jade? Clear up what you are thinking in your mind real quick in the chat. What did I make Ash say? I didn't force Ash into declaring witchcraft. Ash wears her pentagram. How many times you done seen Ash? Jay said Ashlyn is a child of God. The blood love spells work. Mainly it was for theatrics and dramatic silliness. Anderson loves me no matter what, no matter how he tries to diss me in public. He told me to my face one day that anytime somebody asks him about me, he denies it, and he'll keep denying it till he goes to his grave. He'll never admit that he got anything to do with me. Calm down, Jade. Exactly. Ash does. Look, let me tell you something. Anderson is just a severely private man. I don't take no offense by his way of look, regardless of what Anderson said, I know he came in the chat and said, and he disowned Ash. I know what he said in the chat, but I'm telling you otherwise. Anderson is Ash's dad. What do you mean Ashlyn is scared of her mom? You could tell in the video. What video are you speaking of, Jade? Jade, what are you saying? Please elaborate in the chat. Ashlyn is scared of her mom. Why is Ashlyn scared of her mom? Where are you getting that from? Tell me in the chat, please. I'm waiting. Ash is not scared of me. How many times can you go to the video of Ashlyn at the park with the box braids? She don't want to be around you. Jay, why are you so infatuated with that video of Ash at the park with those box braids? This makes the second time that Jay has bought up that video. She bought it up yesterday. She bought it up today. It's just a little silly video of Ash at the park with the box braids. So now she's saying that Ash was scared of me at the park while she had the box braids. And she didn't want to be around me. You misinterpreted the video. Let me clear up the video in case other people feel that way. What was going on at the park when Ash had got her box braids? She had just got her box braids done that day. And I wanted everybody to see that she had some box braids. She was focused on wanting to swing as high as she could. She always likes to swing as high as she could. I was stopping her from swinging and she didn't want to stop. She wanted to play. Kofifi, thank you for explaining that to Jade. Kofifi is explaining to Jade that Ash is not scared of me. Ash just didn't want to be on the video with the box braids because she didn't care about the video. Jade, it was just that she simply wanted to swing. She didn't want to be on the video just because she's a child and she wanted to swing. She didn't feel like recording. Jade, I already explained what happened with the CPS. It was because of a noise disturbance. It wasn't because of the box braids or a video about box braids. It wasn't because Ash didn't want to be around me. It was because of a noise disturbance at the crack motel. We were at the Paramount Crack Motel. We were one of the Fierce Memorials. We were one of the memorials. I'm not ashamed to admit that. If anybody from Polk County, they know what the memorials look like, or the memorials. The memorials are just some busted motherfuckers down on their luck. It was just the way life was. I knew it was going to happen when I walked away from the trailer park. I knew it was going to happen. I wasn't surprised. I just knew that something was going to happen. I knew that. Because obviously when you're walking around in a homeless zone of the worst area in all the Polk County that is well known all throughout Polk County for crack and drugs, organized crime, prostitution, drug dealing, and gun shootings and stuff like that. If you're walking around in the midst of that with a baby and a stroller, is only going to be like, oh! Everybody, hey Ryan, look at Anderson Cooper. Everybody go look at Anderson Cooper. Everybody go say hi to Anderson Cooper. Hi, Mr. Anderson Cooper. How are you tonight? Anderson. Ryan, I loved your reaction. Ryan said, oh God, here we go. Oh, doing well, thank you. How are you? Oh, he actually is speaking very eloquently and very nicely. Mr. Anderson Cooper, I am doing extremely well. I'm trying to act like the Anderson Cooper that you see on CNN. He's in here just saying all these really nice things, and he's in here talking and acting like how he does on CNN. If you are new to the chat and the chat replay is not up so you can see Anderson in action, check back at the video several times. Maybe after 48 hours, usually the chat replay appears. You might have to wait 48 hours for the chat replay. And you'll see his Anderson Cooper with his real name and his real face. Why? Okay, Mr. Anderson Cooper. So, okay, how is your night doing? How is baby Wyatt doing, Mr. Anderson Cooper? How is baby Wyatt doing tonight? Let's talk about baby Wyatt and maybe one day he could get on the live chat and say hello to his Florida mom. Just put it that way. Anderson, go see your daughter, Ashlyn. Wow, they getting it popping already, huh, Ryan? Getting it popping. Anderson, are you saying the baby is doing well? Thank you. Okay, he's actually Anderson is actually in here talking really nice and eloquent. No misspelled words, no slang, no profanity. He's actually in here talking very super nice. The way you see him on CNN is the way he's presenting himself. Very nice to see you, Mr. Anderson Cooper. I'm glad that you're being polite and nice and kind. I'm sending you lots of love from Florida State. Anderson, when do you think you'll be traveling back on the road doing shows again? Do you know when you'll be back on the road? Just a quick question. When are you and Andy planning on doing shows anymore? Are you and Andy Cohen, are you planning to do some shows together soon after the COVID pandemic is gone? Who is M? I've never seen you before, M. Where are you at? No upcoming tours planned. Oh, okay. Anderson is too afraid of COVID. He says that no upcoming tours are planned. Well, Anderson, I want to get to New York. Maybe I'll see you up there. Perhaps I might run into you somewhere. Perhaps I might see you in New York, Mr. Anderson Cooper. Such a pleasure to see you tonight. So glad that you're being respectable and kind and polite. I can't speak on that enough. It's just so beautiful to have you around. That's so nice. I'm gonna stop in on your Instagram and take a look at your pics of you and baby Wyatt. I noticed that you've been posting pics. I'm gonna have to go check you out on Instagram. So listen, guys, I'm just laughing. I guess we got a regular visitor, Mr. Anderson Cooper. Regular visits from now on. Now we don't have to deal with Jade typing his name over and over again. Don't have to deal with that dumb shit. I'm happy for that. So Ryan, where are you at? Are you still in Utah? Are you planning to travel anymore? Did you stop traveling because of the pandemic? I don't be on Instagram that often. I'd be on Instagram like once a month probably. I don't be on there. Once Kim Kardashian, I got something in my mouth. Actually, Jade and Mr. Anderson Cooper type differently. I think it's two different people. I don't think that's Jade. The Anderson Cooper account is not Jade. That's not Jade. Traveling around the West on the weekends, visiting the Grand Canyon. Ooh, wow. You live in a nice zone, Ryan. Live in a nice zone. I actually, Mr. Ryan, I used to live in Nevada. I lived in Las Vegas with my family. And I went to the Hoover Dam. That's as close as I got to the Grand Canyon. Kind of scary. I was on that tour bus and I was kind of scared. I was riding through all these mountains and it was a long ways down. Ryan Anderson said that he will be in Utah next month. Ryan, did you see what Anderson told you? He said he'll be in Utah. Yeah, Ryan, I was actually in, like I said, that tour bus. I was so fucking scared. I didn't know if we were going to go off a cliff. It was just so scary getting to that Hoover Dam. I didn't know. Ryan said to Anderson that he wants to hang out with Anderson so he can see if he's gay or not. Wow. I know Ryan and I know Anderson. Been around both of them, actually. Let me tell you something, Ryan. I'll put you up on game real quick. I'm gonna tell you something, Ryan. I know you're being sarcastic. Okay, here's the thing with here Kofifi, are you male or female? Are you male or female, Kofifi? Because I thought you were a woman, but you're saying film a gay sex bareback. What are you, male or female? What is your gender, Kofifi? I'm curious. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, here it is with me and Anderson. Okay, so Mr. Anderson Cooper started stalking and harassing me around 2012. Okay, I kept rejecting him. He was very persistent about his pursuit of wanting to get involved with me. Okay, I kept denying. I kept not wanting to be with Anderson. I kept, begging with him to leave me alone. I really was. I was trying to get away from Anderson Cooper for years. Finally, in around 2014, I started a romantic relationship with Anderson Cooper against everything that I had believed in. I thought that he was a very creepy, weird man. He was very sneaky. He seemed to be lying all the time. He seemed to be hiding things from me all the time. I didn't trust him. Vixa, yes, let me tell you something. Okay, so Anderson Cooper was the one that was pursuing me. I was never reaching out to him. I was actually rejecting him very strongly. I didn't want anything to do with him. I thought that he was a very attractive man, but I really didn't want to pursue a relationship with somebody that seemed to be very dishonest and deceptive all the time. He seemed to be very private and secretive and sneaky. And I'm not saying that he would do anything any harm to me. I didn't think he would do any harm to me or anything like that. It was just that he was always wanting to keep me hidden and to hide the relationship in a very dramatic, very strange way. He seemed to want to be very secretive and private. He would tell me that he wanted only a private relationship. He didn't want nobody to know, and he just wanted to keep his relationship with me on the low, on the low. But that's the slang. He didn't use that slang. It was like a very relationship that was always sneaky and hidden from people. I didn't like how he was always trying to hide me and to hide the fact that he knew me. And it honestly turned me off from this relationship that he was pursuing with me in a very strange manner. He seemed to be very much in love and engulfed in love for me in a very over the top manner that I couldn't ignore the wanderlust of this man's pursuits. So I did put up with this bullshit for years, just constantly wishing that he would just go away and leave me alone. Quite frankly, I didn't want to engage in the relationship. I really didn't. It was him that was pursuing me. It was not the other way around. I was tired. I really just wanted to be left alone. If you really want to be honest with it, Anderson, I was not the one pursuing you. Stop making it like I'm some weird fan that's on a fan attack. If anybody ever asks me, when he gets around Andy Cohen, especially when he gets around Andy Cohen, he tries to play me off in a very dissing way. He tries to diss the fuck out of me. Anytime he gets around Andy, it's suddenly he doesn't know me at all. If I ask him something, he denies it. He says that he doesn't know what I'm talking about, especially when he gets around Andy Cohen. When did you meet Anderson? Around 2011. Thank you, Anderson. What nice pictures are you speaking of, sweetheart? What nice pictures are you speaking of, Mr. Anderson Cooper? What pictures? Are you talking about the banner that got Anderson on it, or are you talking about the intro pictures of me and you? I don't want to keep on being hidden and Ryan's pictures. Oh, you're looking at Ryan's pictures already, Anderson? Are you on Ryan's Instagram, Anderson? Where are you at? Are you on Ryan? Anderson said that you got some nice pictures, Ryan. Anderson, what do you think of the banner with me and you on it? Is that a nice picture? You could give Ryan some compliments on his pictures. Ryan is convinced that this Anderson Cooper is Jade. Anderson said that the pictures are very cute. Very cute on your Instagram, Ryan. Very cute. Anderson, what do you think of the banner that says Florida Pie 08 with me and you on it? Is that a cute picture? What do you think of that banner that says Florida Pie 08 and it got Anderson Cooper on there? Anderson, answer the question. Ryan said to Anderson, DM me and I'll send you the picture. Ryan, I still got to post them on my smug mug. Ryan, can you send me the pictures on my Instagram too? Because I can't find them. I come through them, but can you send it to my Instagram so I can update my smug mug and put it on my smug mug if you got the pictures from Mexico, Ryan, if you want to send them to my smug mug? Send them to my Instagram. DM me the pictures of me and you in Guadalajara, Mexico. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to do it right away. I'm going to update my smug mug probably next week, so I wanted to add me and you on the smug mug so people can see what we were doing in Guadalajara, Mexico. I want everybody to see that. Okay, guys, we're up to an hour in the chat. Anderson is going to be back on here tomorrow, guys. If you want to talk to Anderson some more, Ryan, hopefully we can all link up probably around the same time. I want to say hi to you guys before I go to bed. I'm probably, not going to go nowhere. Everybody said, okay, everybody go look at Anderson. He just said that he was scared for his life when he took the pictures with me. Oh my gosh, I'm afraid to ask you why. Why were you scared when you took the pictures of me with me, Anderson? What before I get off the chat, explain why you said that. Why are you saying that you were scared for your life when you took the pictures with me? You think I was gonna punch you in your goddamn face or something? Did you think I was gonna kick you in your goddamn balls or something? What were you so scared of me for when we took the pictures together? Were you scared that that I was gonna slap the shit out of you for acting a goddamn fool in front of Andy Cohen? You always trying to show out in front of Andy. Whenever you get around Andy, you want to act like you don't know nobody. When he gets around Andy Cohen, Andy Cohen was nicer to me than Anderson was. Andy Cohen was talking nice to me. Andy Cohen is a nice man. Anderson was acting a fucking fool when those pictures were taken. I was so uncomfortable by his antics. It was an uncomfortable picture. When I took the pictures, it was uncomfortable because of the way he was acting that day. He was acting a fool in front of Andy. Andy, I don't know what Andy knows. I don't know. I don't talk to Andy like that. Andy and I had a little brief conversation, but other than that, he probably wouldn't even remember who the fuck I was. Andy Cohen have so much stuff to do, and he got so many other bitches around him all the time. Do you know he always be inviting those housewives to show up in different events? He be inviting a bunch of women to come and show up. Andy Cohen always invites a bunch of people. His invitation list is very long, and all the motherfuckers that Andy be inviting, I don't know half of those motherfuckers. I don't even know their names. I don't know where they come from. Those are Andy's friends. He always got some bitches. He loves hanging out with women. He seems to be gay, but he loves women, and he loves having a lot of them around him. He loves hanging out with bitches. So it's always bitches from Atlanta, bitches from New Jersey, bitches from New York, bitches from California. It'd be a lot of bitches with him. So I don't be knowing these bitches. And honestly, it makes me uncomfortable because I don't have friends, and these women be wilding out and drinking alcohol and shit, and because they be serving alcoholic drinks, and the motherfuckers be clowning and wilding out, and that's not my type of crowd. So Andy's crowd is not my crowd of people. I don't drink when I'm at the events. I don't drink alcohol with people that I don't know. I don't touch alcohol at no event, period. So with strange people that I don't know, I don't drink no alcohol. I need to be on my up and up, and I need to have my wits and my thoughts about me. So I don't drink at nobody's bars or nightclubs or anywhere. If I drink in the comfort of my own home. I don't drink. I'm not a social drinker. When they be telling people go to the line and get a drink, I don't drink nothing at all. I don't drink no alcohol with no strangers. So when I'm in my house, I drink in my house. I'm in the comfort of my own home. I ain't got to be worried that nobody trying to fuck with me or take advantage of me because I'm intoxicated. Because when you drink, you start losing your wits about you and you make fucked up mistakes. So I don't go out socially drinking with no motherfuckers, period. Drink by my goddamn self. And if Anderson want to chill, oh my gosh. You know what? I just caught you, Jade. Jade. Okay. Now, a lot of people going to look at that comment and not know what that means. But I know that Jade, no, you see how big my eyes are? That's why I like talking to Jade, because she gonna reveal herself. The reason why I know Jade and Anderson knows each other is because of that comment. I know something about that comment, Jade. And that means that you've been talking to Anderson. Okay. That definitely confirms the fact that Jade talks to Anderson. Jade talks to Anderson Cooper. Yes, she does. To say some shit like that with something that I know about, that is definitely somebody that is rocking with Anderson on a personal level. Probably on his payroll for some dumb shit. So, you know, that tells me she don't know me, she knows Anderson. She rocking with Anderson hard on some dumb shit levels. They rocking together. That's Jade and Anderson Cooper. That's nothing but his party girl. That ain't nobody but his damn fool that he's playing with. They not fucking, but she wish she was. Jade, I know that you know something about some technology that he got his hands on. He got his hands on some technology, baby, and I know that you know about the technology. So that means that you know him because you wouldn't know about the technology. Hey, GRR Mania. If this bitch knows about some government technology about that, and they plan, because Anderson loves that voice machine thing. And if they are playing with that thing, they're playing with that machine on the computer, then they know each other. If she's asking me questions talking about that voice and stuff like that, that's Anderson getting ready to play on the computer. It's a voice machine on his computer, bitch. You already know, Jade. Stop acting like you don't know. If you're asking about that stupid machine on his computer, they're about to play on the phone. They're about to play on the computer, and they're about to start playing. Ain't nobody stupid. Okay, GRR Mania. Welcome. This is the first time. Are you male or female, GRR Mania? Jade, if you think that you're about to play with me on that stupid ass computer, don't even think about it. If this is something, now it's turned. Ryan, have you noticed that the conversation is turned to government agencies about voices in people's heads? Or do we have to go back to this dumb shit again? Please don't start playing on the computer machine, throwing bricks and stuff. Don't start playing on that computer. That the government does not allow you to just play on the government computer, Anderson. Oh, okay. Thank you for introducing yourself, Mania. The government is not going to allow Jay and Ryan, not Ryan, I'm sorry, pardon me, Ryan. The government is not going to allow Anderson and it's just so all over the place, Mr. Mania. It's all over the place, Mr. Mania. It's everywhere. It's all over the place. You got to wait for the replay because it's about to end. Let me tell you something. Anderson and Jay are about to start playing on the government computer. They're going to get in trouble for playing on the computer the wrong way. If they sitting here clowning and laughing about the government computer, they're about to start playing on the phone with voices hitting people upside the head tonight. And it ain't going to be my head that they're going to fuck with because I'm not going to play that game with them. I know how to make it stop, so don't start playing with me on the government machine. They're going to look for somebody that they can get a warrant for so that they can play on the computer tonight. I already see it. I already know the deal. Some innocent soul is about to get hit upside the head with a government brick. And then they're going to start hearing voices from the government. It's going to be Jade and Anderson doing it. And if it's Jade and Anderson, if you see how they act on the chat, they're going to bug some poor person tonight. They got to get a warrant from the government. And if they're planning for it to be me, I'm about to go to sleep. So once I go to sleep, I can't be bothered. Time for bed. So anyway, guys, I'm serious. I'm going to bed because if they're about to start playing on computers, I'm gone. Yeah, I need to say goodnight to you guys. Good night, everyone. Really tired. Good night, Anderson. Good night, Jay. Good night, Ryan. Good night, everybody. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Good night, Anderson. Good night, baby Wyatt. Bye. Bye, Megs. Good night, everyone.